CEO TMJ, rocking with Key Go. Go get the album Moments to Remember out on all platforms right now.
Go get that. Love.
I'm trying to make these thousands. And you can't help me.
What's going on, everybody? I got CEO TMJ with me. It's been almost 3 years of July since our last interview, which was iconic, of course. But that was the first time we sat down, and that was a great ass interview. And both of us have been doing some crazy, great ass things since.
Facts.
Today, we here to talk about Moments to Remember, your album you just dropped about 3 weeks ago, which I'm excited about because in the first interview we talked about you already trying to A&R and executive produce, also trying to manage, but now you're telling me that you kind of veering away from the management. Even though you got knowledge on the game, you want to veer away and you want to A&R and you want to executive produce. I do want to ask you, before we get into the actual questions in the album, what is making you want to do that? What's making you want to executive produce?
I always love the studio. I love the process, the creative. I just like putting things together. I always looked at people like, whether it was like DJ Drama or DJ Khaled or DJ Clue, when they put albums together, they don't even rap. And I'm not a DJ or like a producer, beat maker, but I just feel like I know talent and I know how to put songs together. So I said, it was in the pandemic, so I said, might as well do it.
So if you do keep up with Tim, or if not, this man honestly is around talent at all times. I see you guys making sure that y'all circle is being seen, which is perfect because that's what it takes to get the music out, period. One of your, I don't want to call him your artist, but one of your friends who is an artist, Goody, he dropped 2 tapes we were talking about before the actual tape of yours dropped. What about his career and y'all relationship is kind of like glue right now?
I just feel like, well, I had called him to do one of my songs for the project, and he really wasn't rapping like that. And I just said, man, just do me this one favor. And he was like, I guess. So he did it, and after that, he was like, you know, man, I'm kind of getting a little itch again.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what you want to do? So the more we start working, the more we start reconnecting, and he just got in his bag and went crazy, and we was already like friends, so it's like it wasn't nothing to get in the studio and just do
Create.
it. Yeah.
Why did he come out of retirement? Because if y'all remember, if you watched the Jazzy from Memphis interview, he was in the background, and I'm begging this man, come back. Tim was in the background, so I'm begging Goody, I'm like, come back. Because he was in retirement. What do you think made him come out of retirement?
I think he just liked what he was seeing out here. He had got the itch. And I can't speak too much for him, but I feel like, you know, me and him had such a great rapport and relationship that he was like, well, let me do this for him. And I told him, I said, man, it's pretty hard, man. You making some good music. You might as well just... He kind of was like, and
Iffy.
You know, he got it's on his own time, so he came back, he told me. That was good.
2 years into the pandemic, and you said that's what got you the urge and the excitement to want to make your project and go ahead and put your foot in there. 14 songs. How did those come about throughout these 2 years through this pandemic?
What you mean?
Like, what made you, like, how did they come together with the artists that you did? It's like, it's at least 8 artists on the project.
Yeah, well, it started with Goody, and I just was going through beats. I did hours and hours, at least, if I had to total up at least 50, 60 hours of just going through beats.
From who? From producers or just from like YouTube or what?
Both. Both at like hours.
Damn.
And I just was hearing different people on each one, and this guy called Hidden Hills, he in Atlanta, my homie Tyler, that's what Drum Ties, he manages him. So this guy dope, so I just reached out, and that's how the song Out of Control came with Girlfriend. So we just like different stuff like that. When I hear different beats, I just hear different people on them, and it just end up being that. Or even when it come to like Louis Bape on my project, I just reached out, and he was like, man, I'd love to do it. And I was like, bet.
So that's my next question. How fun was that creating something you knew was yours when you are reaching out and you are putting your friends on these? Because Girlfriend honestly been going up too. I've been trying to get an interview with her. I talked to her and her people. We had to reschedule. I think it snowed when I was about to get the interview. But she's going up as well. So how do you feel about the process of getting to network with all these people?
It was fun. I'd do it all again, but just this whole process was one of the most stressful things in my life. I can't even lie.
How long was the process of the actual project?
Started maybe in June of 2020. I got done maybe in February of this year. Because it's like you have an idea of, I kept changing direction.
Yeah.
Like it was like 3 different concepts. And yeah, shit wasn't easy.
Well, okay, so when we get to Moments to Remember, what was the first 2 that you thought they were going to be Moments to Remember?
Ironically, the first 2 songs I did for the project, I ain't even on there. They on Goody Project.
What? Please don't tell me it's the one that's on the radio. Cause he got one. Cause he got one that's on the radio right now.
No. I wanted that, but nah.
Damn.
It was Tug of War, and it was Leave Me Hanging.
Okay.
And some things had happened. I had to scrap that. And I think the first song I actually recorded was with G McFly, was Mercy.
Yeah.
And that kind of set, if you've heard the song Mercy, that kind of set the tone for how I wanted to do it. And I just like went around that because I didn't want it to be so trapped out or so, this and that. It's really I'm telling a story within the project. The first 4 songs is kind of turned. The next 4 is kind of, I don't say R&B lovey-dovey, but it's telling a story about some things I went through personally. And the last 4 is more introspective. So that's why I said in my listening part, I called it Moments to Remember, because I might not do this again. So
what?
Yeah.
I guess because my first one is damn. So you feel like you're not gonna do it again?
We'll see.
Because I feel like, because he did have a few narratives throughout the project, like you said, a few intro, outros, and I feel like, damn, like, this might be something that could be the first of many. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it kind of feel like.
Yeah.
And to be honest, y'all, he invited me to the listening party, and I know for a fact, I'm pissed I missed it because it looked like it was intimate.
Yeah, it was. It was like invite only.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
didn't nobody know I was doing it. Like, nobody knew I was doing it.
See, me and him was just talking about me getting back outside on bullshit, letting it 9 to 5 consume y'all. But anyway, so it looked, from pictures, it looked intimate. So, you truly feel like you might not do that again? Just seeing what atmosphere came from it.
I can't really say it. It's like I gotta get the feel to do it again. Right now, I'm wearing so many hats, and I'm still pushing this. I'm gonna see what this does, and if people want me to do it again, I'll do it. But we'll see.
He said 4K streams right now, which is not even a month, y'all. It's been out, so that's honestly good for it to be the first ever project you put out. Also, you were telling me, what else about the process of going to different studios with these artists? He was saying that he was going out of town, which I feel like is strenuous. That's a lot.
It is having people with you.
Right. How was that process traveling?
It was fun. It's just a different vibe when you're in different places with different people, and cooking up, and the camaraderie of it is just fun. So I mean, it's good to travel outside because you do something in Memphis, is people gotta leave, come back. When you out of town, when you got these 12-hour blocks, you stuck.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to do but work.
Damn, y'all was sticking yourself in there for 12 hours?
12 hours.
What?
2 12-hour blocks a day, 24 hours straight.
Y'all booked 24 hours in the studio. Was this one session, or this happened many times, or what happened?
Happened twice.
Damn. And how many artists would you say came to the studio? At least those 2 times.
Maybe like 6 or 7.
6 or
Yeah, some songwriters come through, producers.
What?
Yeah, it was.
So you legit trying to piece this shit together. Well, at least you did piece this album together. See, I'm trying to get this shit out of Tim. I'm trying to tell him like we need another one at least in a year or two, because this is like you put time, money, patience. This is. I mean, we all do that with our careers, and I can't tell y'all enough how many times I done sacrifice money or whatever time, whatever it was for my career. But damn, you putting this shit in.
I tried.
Yeah. So you got 4 stars right now on Apple Music. Ready or Not, Sneaky Link, which Ready or Not, I like that one. Yeah. I honestly like Want to See, but I just want to make it to. Yes, I do like that one as well.
I appreciate him doing that. Band Boy produced that.
Band Boy did, and I fuck with Band Boy, which is he is Dramatized. Shout out Dramatized. Those were 2, and then Lie Again, and then Make It Home was also goody too.
Yeah, that song is
4 stars. How do you feel 3 weeks in, and people are still tuning in?
Yeah, people still listen to this every day. It's kind of weird because I tell people all the time that I'm not like a quote unquote artist. So the fact that people is listening to something that I made, it's like kind of mind blowing because I'm such a behind the scenes guy. But I'm appreciative. I say it as much as I can. So.
How did it feel to be a behind the scenes guy and put a good project together and feel people actually like knowing, and then you honestly putting these other artists on? So how did it feel knowing that you are contributing to somebody else's career?
It feels great. The only thing is, like, I don't really like attention, so it low-key make me uncomfortable. But
we're gonna break Tim out of
they
that.
always tell me like, man, you gotta get uncomfortable to move to the next level. So if it wasn't keep going, I probably wouldn't be doing it. So
I told y'all this is our second of many, so we're gonna get Tim out of that because I love being in the background. But then sometimes I tell myself, damn, like especially being a DJ, I'm like, bro, you're not gonna be able to be in the background too many times, like. So we gotta break out there, but that's legit. The fact that people are seeing how good and how much time you did put into this project that's crazy. So with that being said, about the 4 stars y'all still on Apple Music, what would you say was your favorite song to put together?
That's interesting. I would say I have 2 songs actually. Probably Make It Home and Out of Control. Both have Girlfriend on it. I'm appreciative to her.
Can I tell you?
She's a star.
So this is what I was about to say. Can I tell you that when I listen to Girlfriend, I'm like, bruh, she might be the next to blow out of Memphis. Like, she different.
Her pen is immaculate.
So she got pen. She can sing, y'all. Her image, the hair. I'm just like, this shit look like it's going next level to me in at least a year or so. Like, I'm not even gonna put a timestamp on it because every time I listen to her, and that's why I want the interview so bad. I'm like, bro, I need that before you blow up. I need that archive before you blow up, because then I'm not gonna be able to reach it till we both on that same level. But every time I listen to her, I'm like, Tim, she legit. What do you think the artists that work with you are gonna do after being that Goody already dropped? I think Girlfriend hasn't ever dropped a project.
No, she just dropped the project.
She just dropped the project?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
like a month or 2 ago.
Yeah, she did. It was on the lower EP, but yeah, she did. She did. She did.
I think she did like 100K streams or something.
100K. He got some legit ass people on it. Oh yeah, I told him. I said we're gonna talk about. He brought motherfucking Cam Curry, producer. Yeah, answered it.
Hello.
Where you at, nigga?
Keep going, bro. I'm doing the interview, bro. You on the interview.
Hey, Goody on the phone right now, y'all.
What's poppin' is the big slime now, you know?
Slat.
Hey, you gotta tell these folks how about your retirement, bro.
How about how you gonna retire?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? I was in retirement for 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? I was like 9 foot out. It's like I ain't rapping no more. I'm just be a writer, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So Tim gave me the call. Like, bro, I need you like a Batman sitting in the sky. Shit. Bro, I need you, bro. Do love. And I'm like, bro, I'm retired, bro. I ain't doing no rapping, bro. I'm like, bro, I ain't doing no rapping, bro. So I thought about it. I sat around, thought about it. I said, I've been working on some new sounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just test it out. You feel me? And if anybody can get me out of retirement, Tim can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet. And the first song I did was Tug of War. That's on my tape. 50 Shades of Grey. Go get that on all streaming platforms.
We literally just talked about that.
Yeah, so Tug of War was the first song I made coming out of retirement, bro. And it's been lit ever since then. It stopped since. My foot on these niggas' neck and I've been running this shit. I'm gonna run a song, you know the vibes.
Hey, you know where you need to run to next?
Hey, I'm coming there next. It's already in the plans.
Hey, Goody, Ready or Not and Make It Home got stars on Apple Music on CEO Tim J project. How you feel about that one since we got you on the phone?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think that. Like, he knows what song I thought was gonna be. Well, I think it's the best song on the project. And I didn't think it was mine that was on there, you feel me? So, you know, to have that happen, like, that's a blessing, and I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me, that's been, you know, just motivating me.
Thanks.
And just keeping me, you know, in their thoughts and on their mind and in their platforms, you know what I'm saying? This shit just dope, so it's lit.
Oh, it's lit.
Girlfriend too, because she went crazy on that hook, bro.
Yeah, we talked about her too. We said she a star for Shirley.
Yeah, that's my slime. Like, bro, she's her pen so cold. The way she puts it together, she write all her shit, bro. Like, she is fire.
Well, it sounds like both of y'all got some selling to do because that writer game, that shit is that's where the money resided in the industry.
Yeah, that's what I was doing before I came back, bro. Like, that's all I was doing, bro. But I just got a passion for this shit, though. Like, I just love making music and making my own music and putting it out. Like, it's really just passion. Hey, this is what I'm doing. I need for the money, you know, like I like to do.
Facts.
You feel me? So, yeah.
I'll finish the jump. Let me know where you at, bro.
Alright, bro.
Hey, that was live, y'all. We just had a live phone call during a live interview, only with CEO Tim. Only, damn, that's the first for my show.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Tim, the first ever to get a phone call and answer it, and it was like a side interview that I just got.
Yeah.
But shout out Goody and shout out Girlfriend, because that is ridiculous that everybody just keeps saying the same thing about each other, and you keep praising them too.
Yeah.
So that's just ridiculous. Shout out the other artists too that was on the project. Back to Cam Curry, you brought him, who he's been silent on the low, and he's been producing his ass off lately.
Facts.
You brought him out.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
He sent me some stuff because he wasn't even rapping like that no more. And I said, I got this beat for you, bro. I need like an introspective type of bang. And, you know, he said, man, just give me a couple days. And, you know, he came back with it, and I'm appreciative. Him and my partner, Jay Devon, is literally one of the best rappers I've ever met in my life.
He had the first song on the project.
Manifestation, produced by Ricky Devane. And both them folks wasn't rapping. And I was just like,
Jay Devon or Cam Curry, they weren't rapping.
nah, they wasn't.
Of course, Goody wasn't rapping either.
Yeah, so I just called him and he was like, I got you, man. You know,
Damn.
I'm appreciative.
But that's why I need people like you and others that be working their ass off.
Yeah.
Cause niggas is really, like I told him behind the scenes, said people are they're starting to do their footwork. Cause when you see others not, it's easy to go ahead and start your steps and get this shit going. Cause once you get the ball rolling, it's non-stop, man. That's all I've been seeing from you, at least the last 2 years, like you said, since COVID, non-stop. And I appreciate him telling me, like, you gotta get back outside, cause that's where the shit happening. That's where the shit happening at. There's nothing going on in his house. I feel that. Damn, I feel that. What can we expect from you since you want to be on the executive and the A&R side?
A lot more projects this year. A lot. I mean, I got this little saying, we sowing the whole year up. We ain't stop at all. Whether that's Goody, Keith Hardy, Jiggy McFly.
Now, are you managing these people? You told me you're not managing, but you giving the little.
I'm like an advisor.
Okay.
I took a break from management.
Okay. Who else? Keith Hardy, Goody, Jiggy McFly.
Me and my homie Jay Devon. I'm trying to bring him out some more.
Facts. Their manifestations was good too. That was good too.
Jazzy from Memphis. We got some
Jazzy from Memphis. She gotta drop a project. I'm gonna get on her. I gotta beg her to drop a project too.
Me and Brody 2 times.
Brody, for surely. Shout out my bro.
We working on some stuff. So I'm just trying to keep my foot on the gas, man. Just start doing these shows again. Just,
Facts. And I'm definitely about to start getting back, especially since I'm getting gigs again. I think it's time for me to go ahead and put my money back out there. Because I'm not a gambler. I hate fucking gambling. I barely invest because I'm so fucking scared with this. It's just so much shit going on, man.
Don't make no money.
See, it's not scared on that aspect because I'm quick to invest in my career and shit. I spent some money on some equipment and shit. But it's just the stock market and gambling and all the FanDuel. That's not me. Like, that's not me.
My partners be hitting licks.
See, they be hitting licks, but I'm like, bro, as soon as I think I'm hitting a lick, it's gonna
that's it.
It's gonna be bad.
For real.
It's gonna be bad. Yeah, I'm scared on that aspect, but I ain't scared to invest in me for sure. But all that other side shit, I be spooked. I be spooked about that shit. See,
I did.
See, you understand?
I made some money too, though.
See, man, you gonna have to. I might have to put up $100 or something on FanDuel or something, and put some money into these stocks for real. Cause did you ever get into Bitcoin?
I'm in Bitcoin.
You in Bitcoin right now?
Ethereum, Dogecoin. I'm in.
What about what's the new one? Where they buying the animations and the NFTs?
I understand.
I want to understand. See, that's the one that I want to understand because it seemed like, just like Bitcoin, if you put it in now, shit, 5 years from now, that motherfucker gonna be worth $1 million, and it's only an image.
We'll talk about it.
See, I gotta talk to Tim because I'm telling y'all now, I'm not the one to gamble. I'm not gonna go to no casino. I wouldn't dare go to the casino. I just wouldn't even do that.
I got a partner. She came up on $8,000. She lost 700, but she made 8,000.
See, 700 compared to 8,000 ain't shit.
Exactly. So she made 7,300.
Man, y'all might have to drag me in that motherfucker. Because people ask me, they're like, I'm like, oh shit, man. Put my money up. Ah, damn.
Inflation ain't no joke right
Hey, you see what I'm saying? Inflation has shit going crazy right now. The economy is on bullshit right now, period. So that's just a whole nother story. I'm so glad we got this one in, y'all, because their project was great.
I appreciate it.
And I honestly, I can't believe that you saying that you might not do it again when you getting this crazy feedback like this. I truly can't believe. No, I see. I feel that. But that's why I was saying, like, when we do invest in our careers, like, that's honestly the best part, because when you get the feedback, that's when it feel good. Because honestly, spending your money and all that time and shit is gonna be painful. But
that's all I was thinking. Like, you talking about, like, damn, what if they don't fuck with it? That's all. I can see how artists feel that way.
Right.
Like, and after a while, you like, man, well, shit, if I like it, that's all that matters.
It's all that fucking matter. And then, and of course, you pushing so hard, your circle gonna fuck with it because they gonna see how hard you going. And then my thing about like even with my show right now, I'm like, man, even if it take me a while, who give a fuck? Cause they gonna eventually want to watch this shit.
Exactly.
They gonna eventually, and I'm telling Tim like I got so many ideas that I'm just holding in the vault, just like these fucking rappers be holding this shit. I'm just being patient, you know, just being patient.
That shit gonna come for sure. It's just consistency. That's all it is.
Facts.
That's all it's all about. I tell people all the time, like what you holding it for, you never know what's gonna happen.
Why do you think that artists hold shit in the vault like that?
Like what Erykah Badu said, they sensitive about their shit. You know.
I can see that. Damn, but then it be like, I was talking about, what artist was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Nipsey Hussle, and they said that the dedication with Kendrick Lamar, he held it for like 3 years, and he wasn't even trying to drop it. He was not even trying to drop it. And I think Nipsey team just gave to Kendrick and was like, okay, we need a verse behind Nipsey back, because they was like, bro, this shit hard as hell.
One of the hardest songs he got.
But I understand artists feeling like, damn, what if they don't fuck with it, or it might not be up to par yet. Did you ever feel like that doing this project that maybe 1 or 2 songs wasn't what you wanted it to be?
Yes.
Even now that it's out?
Yeah.
Damn. See, that's some perfection right there. That's a different type of perfection right there.
Because we went back, I said, bro, I need this remix, I need this remastered. Man, I need another verse on this. It was like, but god damn, bro, this shit alright, man. I'm just like, man, should I put another song on again? He like, man, bro, it's good. Don't add shit else. Like, I'm just like, man.
Who were you going to for mixing and mastering?
I went to Jiggy McFly,
Okay.
who was on the project.
Right.
I went to Cam Curry,
Okay.
and I went to CEO Step.
Shout out to y'all. Got that motherfucker sounding crispy.
Yeah.
Damn. Y'all, Tim, to me, it sounded like he worked his ass off with this project.
Yeah, I tried. I appreciate you.
No, money, blood, and sweat and tears. For that motherfucker. All the above. Where can we find you on social media everywhere?
You can find me at CEO TMJ on Instagram and Twitter, and on Facebook, just find me at TMJoy, Joy.
What events do you have coming up? He just told me we got some, like at least 3 or 4 today. A whole bunch of events going on today in Memphis. But what do you have coming up soon?
I got something coming in June.
Okay.
Can't really talk about that.
Oh, it's an exclusive.
Yeah, I can't really.
Okay, I'm not gonna try to push it on too hard. But if y'all keeping up with Tim, make sure y'all keeping up around June. We're gonna make sure we keep up with that project. Are you still helping out with the hip hop awards, the Memphis hip hop? Kinda.
I actually won an award this year.
For what did you win?
Industry service.
Oh
award.
shit! Congratulations.
I'm still helping out when needed, but man, Rico know I be busy, man.
Congratulations with that one, then. Y'all, CEO TMJ. This is the second of many. I can't believe we got this one in. The project, if you haven't, Moments to Remember, you ain't got that. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal is YouTube. iTunes, man, go get that right now. Go get that right now. CEO TMJ, one key, love.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know who's safe with me.
I'm on the road right now. I'm in my zone right now. Used to when shit go down when I'm trying to make these thousands. Oh,